Hello Exiles. If you want a farming strategy where you can just run straight to the boss, ignore everything else, and still make consistent currency, this is one of the simplest setups you can run right now. This is for players who don't want to micromanage mechanics, don't want to invest heavily into maps and just want something reliable they can run for an hour straight. If your build struggles with bosses, this might feel rough, but I'll show you how to make it easier later. The strategy is simple. Run nightmare maps, go straight to the boss, kill it, and leave. We're targeting uber fragments from boss drops, and scaling profit through speed and repetition. What makes this version strong is that we're adding heist caches and settlers lost shipments without slowing the strategy down. Two important things to mention. First, the Mirage mechanic can duplicate the boss arena. That means you're not just killing the boss once, sometimes you're getting multiple boss kills in a single map, which directly increases your fragment drops. Next, we also layer in mechanics that add loot with almost no time cost. First is heist. Smugglers' caches can drop valuable blueprints, especially enchanted ones for currency, scarabs, or experimented bases. Next is settlers, or deposits and lost shipments are quick to loot, and you can fish for a starfall crater for a chance at svarling. These mechanics fit perfectly because they don't break the flow of the strategy. Pick up boss drops and quick interactables like caches or lost shipments only. Ignore everything else because speed is everything here. We keep the setup minimal with just 2 scarabs, Scarab of the Dextral and Scarab of the Sinistral. Together, these remove map modifiers, effectively making them white maps. Not only does this remove map rolling time increasing profit per hour, it also makes bosses more consistent, and your runs much more predictable. If you know you can kill the boss once, you can probably kill it again with no issues. This is a big reason the strategy feels so smooth. The actual nightmare map to run is dependent on your build as they are all around the same profit per hour. I am playing Spark so I prefer small arenas. But Cigarette has the best fragments. And now let's talk about the loot. I ran this for about almost an hour, chaining maps back to back with minimal trading. All drops went into a dump tab and were priced afterwards. In this batch, all of the value came from boss fragments and no good blueprints or shipments, but my sample size is small. In some previous runs I have gotten a few good blueprints. In 30 abomination maps we dropped 23 reality fragments, making almost all our profit. My build could complete the maps in around 1 to 2 minutes, which equates to around 17 divine an hour. If you took 2 to 3 minutes, you might expect 10 divine an hour. Now, if you're struggling with bosses, there are a few easy ways to make this much more forgiving. Scarab of Stability can give you extra portals, so more attempts per map. Using a single delirium orb can slightly buff the boss, but also causes frequent interruptions from the delirium effects, which can actually make fights safer. Nico adds the sulfite buff, which gives extra damage and survivability. And finally, small utility skills. Things like curses, frost shield, guard skills, or even tornado for projectile builds can make a big difference in boss fights without changing your build. This isn't the highest currency per hour strategy, but it is simple, consistent, and very hard to mess up. If you're tired of overcomplicated Atlas setups, this is about as straightforward as it gets. You can run this without thinking too much, and that's where the value comes from. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.
swell from the earth. Now